Hey you, yes you. I know you don't want to come to my channel, but God brought you here. And I know that you're also thinking, what's on our head? But no, this is not what we're going to be doing today. This is what we're going to be doing today. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this cute little bow hair clip. Let's get right into the video. Okay guys, so we're going to be using these two yarns. These are Yaya yarns. White and purple are the colors we're going to be using today. So I'm going to start with white as the body, then purple would be the ruffles. So guys, let's begin. First we're going to make a slip knot, then we're going to chain 17. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17. Then we're going to yarn over and we're going to skip the first chain from the hook and go into the second chain. We're going to skip the first chain and go into the second chain. We're not going to yarn over, we're just going to insert the hook because we're doing single crochet. We're just going to insert the hook and then pull through 2. Set the hook, yarn over, then pull through 2. So I'll meet you guys at the end of this. So I'm at the end and I'm just finishing up the last few stitches, and at the end of this you're going to have 16 single crochet stitches. That's because we skipped one at the beginning. We did 17 chain stitches, then we skipped one, so now we're going to have 16 single crochet. So when we get to the end of this row 2, because the first chain of 17 was row 1, now this is row 2, so we're going to chain 1 and turn the work. Then we're just going to go in just like the first I showed you. Set the hook, pull up, pull through 2 loops. Set the hook, pull up, pull through 2 loops. We're going to be working this very simple pattern for 16 rows. So we're basically going to be doing 16 rows of single crochet. Set the hook, pull through 2. And set the hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Set the hook, yarn over, 2 loops, pull through 2. So that's just it, basically working single crochets into every stitch. Don't forget this last stitch here. I know it's going to look a bit small, but just know that there is a little hole there, so you need to work your yarn in there as well. So this is the 3rd row. 4th row now, chain 1, turn. So this is actually basically what you're going to be doing. So I'm just going to pause the video because I don't want it to be too long. I'm going to pause the video and then I'll meet you guys back at the 15th row. Then we'll go on with the 16th row together. Then we'll move on to the ruffles. Snip snip. I'm back and no, we're not at the 15th row yet. I just felt very bad for leaving you guys. I can't just leave you guys at row 2 and then go all the way to row 15. So I decided to come back and check on you, and I'm at the 10th row right now. So how you're going to know where you are, how you're going to count it, is if you're using the back, that's the side that puffs out a bit, you would see that there are lines on it. So the lines demarcate this into 5. That's 1 2 3 4 5. But each stitch here is 2 in 1. So this is counting as 2 2 2 2 and 2, which is 5 times 2, that's 10. But if you're counting from the inside, you would count this bottom here as 1, then here as 2 2 2 2, and then 1. So that's basically 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. But from the back you just count it in 2s. There's no 1, just 2s. This is how I like to count mine. I like to count mine at the back here to avoid getting confused. So we're at our 10th row, as I said earlier, and I'm going to chain 1, insert the hook, pull up the loop, pull through 2. I'm just going to do row 11 with you guys, and I'll see how fast we can be and work to row 13. Row 13. So I've done a couple of these hair clips and they're very, very pretty, very unique, and then I feel like you guys should also know how to do this because it's very economical, honestly. So we're at row 12 and we're progressing gradually, getting to the end. Don't worry about the mistakes, any mistakes that you might make. I'm here for you. That's the point of this video. So you can always correct your mistake. You can always go back and set that hook again and then still create something very, very pretty, something very, very unique. Last stitch of row 12 and chain 1 and row 13. Now when I'm done with this row 13, I'm then going to come back at row 15 like I said before. So this was a checkup video because I care about you guys so much and I don't want you to make any mistakes or get confused, so I had to come back and check on you. But then after this row 13, which I'm getting to the last stitch, I'm going to come back and meet you guys at row 15. So these are 13 rows: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So I'll meet you guys back at the 15th. Oh wait, why does it look like it's 16 and not 15? No dear, I did not lie to you. I am back at the 15th row to count with you guys and make sure that we're at the same place, on the same level, on the same page. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Counting from the back, we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So we're going to do our 16th row now. We've already chained 1 and turned the work, so we're going to do our 16th row now, doing it with you guys, so that immediately we're done with the 16th row, we're going to go right into the ruffles, which we're going to use the purple yarn to do. So single crochets are very easy actually, and you can be very fast. Like I'm really fast in this video. And I've done the last stitch already. So this is your 16 rows of single crochet successfully done. Now we're not going to start the ruffles yet. We're going to do single crochet round the square. We're going to go around like this. Now basically we're supposed to you can insert a stitch marker here, right here at the beginning, or you can just note where you started from, right? I'm just going to note because my stitch markers are unavailable right now, but if you have yours, you can insert it right here, so that at your starting point you know where it is and you can walk back to it instead of skipping that place. So we've made our chain 1. Okay, we haven't made the chain 1 yet, but we're going to make the chain 1 now. Chain 1, then we're going to go into that first stitch with our single crochet, and we're going to be working round the square as we're going to come back to the starting point, go around and come back to the starting point. So I'm just going to pause and meet you guys close to the end of my starting point, then we'll finish the last stitches together. Hey guys, I got you. You know I always check up on you guys so you won't lose track of what you're going through, of the project you're working on. So I wanted to talk about the loose strands, the strands from your slip knot earlier at the beginning. So instead of clipping it off, I like to work it into my work, that I keep it behind my work and then going through the stitch and make sure it's on top with this other part of the project, so that when I yarn over and do it's buried in the work and you don't have to mistakenly snip it off and then it's losing, or other bad things that might happen with the loose ends. So you basically just keep it on top of your work, behind the work actually, but make sure it's on top of the hook when you're inserting it through the stitches until it gets really small, and then you know you've worked the majority into the project, and so you can do it out that one, the remaining part, and your work will still be fine. Either that or you just work everything in there. Just work everything in there if you can. It's still practically the same thing. So whichever you prefer, either you work everything in, or you get to a point like this and you can't take it anymore, so you get your scissors and you give that a big chop and it's gone. And you just continue to go on with life like it was never there. So I'll meet you guys back at this point like I promised. So we're down to our last 2 stitches before we close up our starting point. So second to last and last stitch. Then we slip stitch here, and then we chain one to secure that, and we cut it off from the main source. Then we pull that tight to secure it even more. And this is the body of our bow. So let's get right into the ruffle part now. For the ruffles, I told you that we're going to be using a purple yarn, and then we're going to take the end of that yarn, or the beginning, whatever you choose to call it. And I know it looks like I wanted to do a slip knot there, but no, that's not the case. So your loose strand, like I said, behind, and your starting point of your purple yarn, you insert your hook into the first space here on your square, and you yarn over and pull through that hole, then chain one to secure your purple yarn to the white. Now in this same stitch, we're going to be putting a half double crochet, one half double crochet, 3 double crochets, and then one half double crochet again. So that's for a half double crochet, you yarn over, insert your hook, pull up, and then pull through 3 loops which are on your hook, yarn over and pull through 3 loops, and that's the half double crochet. Then the double crochets, yarn over, insert your hook, pull through 2 and pull through 2, 1, that's the first double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, oops, yarn over, insert your hook, and pull through 2 and pull through 2, that's the second, yarn over, insert your hook, pull through 2 and then pull through 2, and that's the 3 double crochets successfully done. And then we're going to go in lastly for the second half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into that same space, pull up, you're going to have 3 loops, and you're going to pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So then you're going to go into the next 2 stitches with a slip stitch. You insert your hook, pull up the loop, and then slip stitch. That's the first slip stitch, then second, pull up into that. Now always remember to keep your loose strand behind so you won't obstruct. Just so you work a particular point, then you can snip it off, or you can work it in, just like I said. So with the 2 slip stitches, we can start another ruffle part. So we yarn over and insert the hook, pull up, and then pull through 3 loops for the half double crochet, then yarn over, insert the hook, pull through 2 and pull through 2, yarn over, insert the hook, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, insert the hook, pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's 3 double crochets, and yarn over, insert the hook, pull through all 3 for the half double crochet, then we slip stitch and we slip stitch again. Now we're going to get rid of our loose strand. Give that a chop, and it's gone, like it was never there. So we're going to continue working our half double crochets and 3 double crochet into the same stitch, 1, 2, and 3 double crochets, and then a half double crochet, followed by 2 slip stitches. Make sure you don't get lost. Make sure you're following. We start with a half double crochet, which is pulling through 3 loops, then double crochet, which is pull through 2 and then pull through 2, and the double crochet is going to be, we're going to do that 3 times. That's the second, and this is the third, before we now go in for a half double crochet again, then 2 slip stitches, double crochet 3 times, and then half double crochet, 2 slip stitches, into that whole next stitch. Then we already have 5, so we're going to do our last one, which is the 6th, half double crochet, double crochet 1, double crochet 2, and double crochet 3. Then half double crochet, and then we're going to slip stitch once just to secure that. And that's how it's looking already. Then we're going to chain 1 and give that a big chop. Pull it tight. And what are you going to do with this? What are we going to do with this? We're going to work it into our ruffles. It would have also been a good idea to work it into this part of the bow, but this is white, so it's obviously going to show, so we're just going to work it into these ruffles. You can as well use your darning needle to do this, but I'm using my hook, which is also an option. You just work it into the holes on the ruffle, just enough to secure it in there, even when you cut it off, when you cut the remaining part, so it doesn't show or it doesn't like lose, or because that's going to make your work look very untidy. So we've done that, so we're going to cut that off. And then this part as well, we're going to cut it off. That's one of our loose strands at the beginning. So we're going to replicate what we did here on this side, still using the same pattern of 1 half double crochet, 3 double crochets, and then 1 half double crochet, then slip stitch in the next 2 stitches. I'll meet you guys when this is done. Snip, snip, snip. We're done with the other side. Now this does not look like a bow at all. Oh no, we've just been doing rubbish all along. No, we've not been doing anything called rubbish. We have been creating. So to make the bow, we're going to bend this over like this. Then the upper part, we're going to divide it into 2 as well, then fold it again. Same with the down part, divide it into 2 as well, then fold it again, and it is going to look like this. So we're going to get the purple wool, leave a little extra, and then wrap it around like this, and then it's already looking pretty, guys. It's already looking pretty, like it should be worn by, oh my god, this is going to be worn by so many pretty people. So I'm just going to make this a little bit tight so it won't lose easily. And we arrange the wings, and then snip snip, cut it off. And just zoom this in. We're going to tie this here and turn the other side. The reason we're turning is because we don't want the knots that we're going to make to appear at the front of our bow. Now looking at it, it's hard to tell the front, right? Yes, but you would know the front of the bow by the stitching. 1, the stitching. 2, these parts that go in, part of the ruffle go in, and then if you turn it, you see the part that it's looking like it's going out, like bending like a curve. So that's how you're going to know the front or the back of your ruffle. So right now this is the front of my ruffle because it's bending in. So I'm going to always make sure that my knots are going to appear at the back where it's bending outward, because that's where the clip is going to be. It's going to cover it up, and we don't want the knots appearing at the front, so that when someone wears it, the person will be confident enough that they're wearing a very tidy, organized work, and not one that it's looking like a 5-year-old made it. And even if a 5-year-old made it, I'm sure they should, like, an expectation of tidiness is expected. So let's be tidy. Let's give them what they want, right? professionals. Let's act like professionals and not this well. Then we go in with the snip snip and we give that little snip, turn it and give this part a little snip. Ta-da! Then you're going to get your clip and make sure it's at the back. This is the back of mine. Look at the snips I made, and then the ruffles going outward. Then just going to zoom this, and then you keep the ruffle, get your clip, tie the right amount of gum glue, however it's called. Then we place it on top and center of the bow. Note it might not dry immediately, so you have to press it. Give that a little press. If you have to blow itself, because sometimes the glue cannot be trusted to dry like fast enough, so give that a little press and ta-da, it's done. It's gummed there very tight on. So that is your crochet stylish bow clip. This is the final look. So you can put it like this. You can go in from the side. It's pretty, and it doesn't stop there. There are millions, and I mean millions, of other colors that you can do. See you guys in the next video. I'm going to be showing you how to make a granny stitch headband in the next video. It was at the beginning of the video, so if you didn't notice it, go back and then notice it, and then prepare yourself for that. Make sure you like and subscribe to Crochet Tea. Lots of love. Bye. Keep in mind.